Be honest. Who was jamming out? Who are the Gracie Abrams fans in chat? I need to know. I have to know. Who is it? Brianna says she's a fan. Okay. All right, there's a couple. So here's what I'll say. Mods ban the Gracie Abrams fans. Oh, Taylor. Should have waited a second for that message. Kayla should have waited. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all have been caught. Ensnared, even. That shirt looks really good. Thank you, thank you. Hanukkah present. It's so funny coming from such, like, a Jewish town. Like, Weston has so many Jewish people that, like, I forget how many people just don't know anything about Judaism. America was asking me earlier today, like if we believe in, like a god like that. And I was like, yeah, I guess you probably don't encounter many Jewish people in Texas. And then she found out that the Prince of Egypt is about Moses. Wasn't that familiar with the movie. And then she said it was Invisible String because she loved the Prince of Egypt, and I'm Jewish. So what I'm starting to think is America's the one, like, making the invisible string, but it's still sweet. She's like, invisible string, like, oh my God, you're Jewish? I used to watch the Prince of Egypt. I knew we were Endgame. I'm like, oh. Let me thank some subs. Thank you, Mike. Oh, boy. Oh, Valorant's here, too. Martin's Lat, thank for the 5 gifted, and Valorant for the 2 added on. Martins, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right. Let me thank everyone else and get back to you. Mike for the 13 months. What's up, Mike? Honestly, can we talk about Mike being a pretty unproblematic mod? I feel like usually when you get a problematic person, give them power, they get more problematic. I feel like he's gotten less problematic over time. Brianna for the 13 months as well. Dan, 13. Madeline, 13. Jim Pierre, 13. Rick with 12. Ugh. 12 months, Rick? But anyways, enjoy the piss hat. Doodle with 12 as well. Martins with your resub. Afe with 12 months. Jacksonia with the 13. Kristen with the 13. Then Martins with the gifties. Brianna. I know it's Brianna. Look, it's been a while. I like the shirt. Okay, Mom, do not leave. Do not leave because this stream is for you, okay? I need you locked in. Because this is a stream for you. Does America watch and nobody wants this? I don't know what that is. Can't wait for the Traitors season 2. Yeah, it's quite the cast. But anyways, how have you guys been? Where's the Steph word emoji? We do need one. She's at dinner with Brad and Debbie. Whoa. Are we just gonna act like grandmas in the chat and not make like a thing about this? We're just gonna be chill about that, right? All right, everyone. You know how we censor ourselves when Mom's in the chat? We do that double with Grandma. It's Molly. I don't think so. Marisu 17. That's definitely Grandma. Grandma Wirt. She said it was Molly. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean my grandmother has a Twitch account. And I know they watch the broadcasts. We filmed the podcast with my mom, and I joked about how my grandpa calls me streaming, calls it like the show that I do. And my grandpa the next day at dinner is like, so, you were talking about me, huh? Like, damn. You're on Grandma's phone, okay. I recently played Race Around the World with Molly. If you don't know what Race Around the World is, it's Roblox The Amazing Race. And I snapped at her. I was heated. I have to be better. It was out of pocket. Let me tell you. The Cory Wirt show over Roblox. Yeah. It was so annoying. It was so late. My mom needs to go to bed. We got 2 non-elimination legs. twice when we were eliminated. I'm like, bro. She's 11, and she's not as good at some of the roadblocks as I'd hope. Did you watch Squid Games yet? Yes, I did. Could we get a show of hands in the chat who's completed Squid Games so I can determine whether or not I can talk about Squid Games right now? Because I did watch all of it, all 7 episodes. Me, no spoilers, not yet. Okay, so I'll speak vaguely. My brother pointed this out to me, and I think he was spot on. It is very much giving Catching Fire. And I love Catching Fire. I think Catching Fire is a better sequel to The Hunger Games than Squid Game Season 2 is to Squid Game Season 1. But ultimately, when you come to Squid Games, you want to watch the Squid Games. And in Season 2, naturally, there's a lot less Squid Games going on. There's a lot of bigger picture plot stuff. And I think it makes the season inevitably worse. And I understand there's going to be more in Season 3, but Season 3 is also giving me Mockingjay vibes, where it's all about overthrowing the people and shit. So I think it was a good follow-up overall. But I think, like, inevitably it was going to be worse than Season 1. But I think they did a fine job. Thank you, Jose. You want to know the spoiler thoughts? Yeah, text me. It was better than I expected. Yeah, there's so many versions of this that was terrible. Terrible. I will say, like, what I did notice about Season 2, which maybe it was there in Season 1, I might have to rewatch it, but god damn, the writing is pretty terrible. Like, there's like, it's like a mix of, like, good conversations and just insanity. And it's kind of hard to parse through these two things. Like, some of the writing is dreadful. I don't know if it's just meant to be, like, over-the-top, Bottoms-esque satire. Whoa, Anonymous, whoa. The 5 gifted Valorant pitching in 1. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Martins. Thank you, Valorant. What a return. I love this idea. I just stream once a week. People pour money on me. Why haven't I always done this? But I will say, no travel plans for the immediate future. New York with America is in a few weeks, so I should be back to every other day, which is nice. I've missed this. And to the people who are interested, BB Can up tonight. It was just hard in Florida, but we're gonna watch tonight and Friday, so we'll be back on track, heading out. But thank you again, Anonymous, whoever you are. I appreciate it. Gifted a sub to Jake Woe Kane. Wait. Are you telling me we got a lurker in the chat? All right, well, this influences how I'm going to have to rank one Jake Woe Kane. Sneaky. I knew I couldn't trust you. When I'm looking at this cast, I was worried. But now I know that worrying was well-founded. Thank you, Anonymous, for exposing Jake. He got exposed. Yeah. It's like Quinn and Joseph lurking in my BB26 stream. When does Traitors drop again? I think January 4th, 6th, something like that. Jake voice. Whoa. Yeah. It's still Hanukkah technically? Yeah, it's day 6. The oil's still burning. You have to be careful about what you say about the cast because they could go after your mom. So let me tell you what the tier list is going to be because it's not a conventional tier list. I'm doing one of these guys. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see better. But it's no. Does anyone know where I could get like the pointer to move around? It's scary, not scary. And then watch out, mom. And will never betray my mom. So that's the tier list we're doing. Jake on RHAP Clock Tower advertising, advocating for RHAP mock trial. The RHAP speech tournament would go crazy. So let's, without further ado, I think we just dive into this list, you know? So the first member of the Traitors cast is Claire Rafis. Okay. If you guys don't know, RHAP is hosting their second annual, I suppose, Traitors online game. I was in the first game. You wouldn't know that if you watched the 2nd, 7th, 8th of the game. So Claire's first up. Love Claire, of course. And Claire is one of these cases where it's like, okay, she is undoubtedly scary. Very, very scary. She's terrifying. Now, she does have a good relationship with the Wurtenberger family. She's good friends with Zach. Zach's very close to, her and Derek. We've obviously hung out. She's met my mom. So I think she's got to be somewhere like here. That doesn't look how I wanted it to look. All right. That's good. Is there a way to make my how do I say this? My strokes thicker? Is that the terminology I've landed on? Is there a way to make my strokes thicker? Chat? Anyone? Is it this? Yeah, okay, it's better. It's better. All right. That. All right, so Claire is very, very scary. Potentially the best player on this cast in these online games. She's deadly in Clock Tower. At least in my experience, she's the one who carried me to my imp win. But I do think she's someone who would not target my mom immediately. Has a good relationship with me and Zach, but she wants to win, so she's not gonna spare my mom at all costs. That's very clear to me. Thank you, L. Michelle. You have the yellow hat. It's called the piss hat, and congratulations, you do have it. So Claire's someone to work with. You'd rather work with her than against her, but she is someone to keep an eye out for. Clearly, one of the biggest threats on the board, IMO. So next up, we have this guy. Curious. Thank you, Sydney, for the 1 year. Let me see that piss hat in chat. Jake. Okay. Where do I stand on Jake? Well, Jake, in his time on Survivor 45, showed a lot of resilience, a lot of fight. Wasn't exactly, directing the game. I don't think he's the highest on the scary meter. I haven't seen him play too much Clock Tower. I haven't watched the RHAP official ones, and I haven't played with him that much. I don't think he's probably on, I've obviously met Jake several times, rated him, checked out his stream. We know each other, but probably not as close of a relationship as Zach has with Claire. I don't think he has any necessarily any loyalty to my mom. Of course, that loyalty could be formed, especially if he's watching her son's stream. So I think, look, he's obviously a good strategic player. I don't think, he's bad for my mom's game, but I don't think he's necessarily good. I think he ends up right here. Let me fix the screen for you guys so you guys could see where I'm at. I think that feels about right to me. Is this stream I'm supposed to come to for the Cory decides who the traitors are talk? I think any answer other than Felicia, Leanne, Stephanie is a total and utter failure, Sam. But I think most people would agree on that. You'd have to come to this stream for that. So I think this is where I'd have Jake. I don't think it's terrible for my mom, but it doesn't inspire me with confidence. Okay. Next up, we have Tiffany. I'll be honest. Tiffany worries me a little bit. So, don't have too much of a relationship with Tiffany. Obviously, we've met at, I think, Chicago, perhaps. One of these events we met Tiffany. And Zach hangs out with Tiffany every now and then. They're all in LA. Tiffany's friends with the Baines bros, so usually you see them there. A very fearsome player, relatively confrontational on her season. I think she is probably this is the vibe I'm getting from Tiffany. Scarier than Jake and a little bit more dangerous for my mom. I want the traitors to just be Felicia and Bowie. I think we're going to know if one of them's a traitor if the other one dies night one. I'm pretty sure that's the metric we can use. You could almost like hard clear both of them if both of them survive night one. Unless they're both bad, right? Name a non-confrontational player on 46. Charlie. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting Claude the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Need Felicia to recruit Bowie as a traitor. I need Felicia to be able to navigate the Zoom call. That's the bar for me. So yeah, I am slightly worried about Tiffany. I think Tiffany could be a dangerous presence in the house. Okay. After Tiffany, who do we got? All right, Trey is not on the cast, I believe. And then we got Leanne. Okay. So there's two kind of ways to look at Leanne. Leanne is, of course, from Squid Games, which means she's going to be less connected than a majority of the cast. But she kind of fulfills the same role as my mom. Will my mom and Leanne get in any way territorial? It's hard to say. I don't think my mom is necessarily territorial, but, you know, Leanne was on reality TV as a big personality. They could both bond about having sons who like Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's a good, like, connective tissue between the two. I would say Leanne is definitely not will never betray my mom, but I think there's enough commonality there. Is that how you spell it? Is it capital A? I don't think she's the scariest. I don't think she's going to be out for blood. If she is out for blood, it won't be against my mom. But she has no loyalty to her. There's no inherent bond between the two. So I think she's a pretty middle ground kind of player in that way. If she does go after my mom, it's because her son overrated her. Or underrated her, rather. So, you know, that one's on me. Okay, after Leanne, we have Joseph Rodriguez. Okay, let's talk about Joseph. Now, you know, Joseph's one of two BB26ers. You know, Quinn is also going to be there. They should be theoretically tight, but, you know, they were pretty tight in the game, and we saw how all that played out. I think there's always a bit of a prisoner's dilemma in situations like that between, you know, like, for example, if I'm working with Izzy, and I betray Izzy in Big Brother like I did. You know what I mean. If I betray Izzy, next time I play a game with Izzy, there's always that thought in my head of like, okay, well now is Izzy going to try to get her get back? And even if she's not, that's still a thought in the back of your head. So I don't know if Joseph and Quinn are going to be like, oh, locked in, we know each other better than we know anyone else in the cast. Or if there's going to be that weird kind of dynamic. Regardless, when it comes to my mom, frankly, I think Joseph has bigger fish to fry. Obviously, he's a gamer. He's a strategist. He's going to do whatever he thinks is the right decision. So, like, there's no loyalty there. I do think here's what's Joseph's similar to me in the way I think he's going to be perceived. Not just on the Traitors, even in Big Brother. Where, regardless of whether he's the traitor or not, he's going to have a certain suspicion on him. And it's going to be really hard to shake. Which is helpful in the sense of he's really hard to read because he's always consistently suspicious in the same way that I was always consistently suspicious. I worry about Joseph being an early kill because I don't think he's the most connected person on this cast, so I think he could fall into that trap pretty easily. But big picture, I think he's, you know, a relatively scary person, but I don't think he's gunning for my mom, but he's willing to gun for my mom. I think I would go, like, right here. I think Tiffany's a little bit worse for my mom's game, but Joseph's a little bit scarier. He's going to have trouble surviving. I think a lot of times, like, if Joseph gets too far, it's going to be like, why did we let Joseph survive this long? You know? I don't know if he'll take up a ton of space. And I could see him, like, talking, like, the most out of anyone and talking the least out of anyone. So we're just going to have to see how he plays it. But I don't have a super good read in how Joseph will do. I just worry he might get killed a bit early. Night Cheese, thanks for the tier 1. He'd actually be a pretty bad early kill, because I think he's a guy who's going to always have suspicion on him. Probably not going to have, like, a ton of numbers on his side. So I'd actually keep him alive. Quinn didn't betray Joseph, though, at least not on purpose. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of semantics. I mean, you put him up on the block. Even if Joseph stayed there, that'd be a huge red flag for me. All right, so next up, after Joseph, we have Brando Meyer. Okay, all right. Well, I've got history with Brando, that's for sure. This is a bit of a concerning one. So Brando, here's the thing. I think Brando has next to no chance of succeeding in this game. Almost none. The way he plays, he is going to be out in the second or third round. Guaranteed. Too chaotic of a player. Insane person. Super well connected. It's not going to matter. Now, he's very good friends with me and Zach. That's super helpful. You'd think. Except for the fact that Brando's a fucking demon. And he would find it very funny to kill my mom. Which is why, for Brando, I have him right here. I'm terrified. Look, this is my advice to my mom. Don't trust Brando. Brando loves my mom. All the more reason why it'd be funny if he killed her. Oh, you guys can't see it? That's where I got him. I'm worried. I'll be honest. I'm just worried. Reverse psychology. You just want people watching to think this? Okay. Think I'm thinking that deep? But, yeah, I worry about Brando's chances. I think he's going to play in a crazy way. It's going to get him in trouble. And he might take out my mom on the way. Yeah, Brando could be anywhere on the grid. I agree with that. He's a tortured poet. It's fair. It's a good way of describing it. But, yeah, Brando's a tough one. All right. QT, okay. So QT, obviously from the circle. I've podcasted with her before in the Who Wants to Be a BB Millionaire America. Had her on the podcast. I think QT, secretly, she's scary in the sense I think she's going to be really good, but I don't think she's, like, the most menacing person. I'm put QT, like, here. I very much think that my mom and QT could work together. My mom watched The Circle, knows QT, watched a lot of the podcasts with her. I think QT is going to be looking for people to work with. My mom is as well. I could absolutely see this being a thing. 100%. I think QT would be a great ally for my mom. That's my instinct. She's for the girly. She'll want to work with Steph. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So, very excited to watch QT. Look, she was great on The Circle. It's one of those people who I'm like, damn, I kind of wish she was on Big Brother Survivor. I don't say wasted potential because she did great, but like, I think she's meant to be on one of these shows, you know? Like, put her on Big Brother 27. Why not? Okay, so next up, we have Dwight Moore. Okay. Obviously, a tremendous amount of history with Dwight as well. Now, Dwight's scary. He's kind of a guy who carries a lot of suspicion. He's going to be dominating the airwaves a bit. Definitely a gamer. Good relationship with us. I don't think he's as schemy as Brando, but he's another one of these guys who he's trying to win himself. I think for that reason, I put him like right around here. He's not, like, out to get my mom by any means. But he's a very scary player, and he's willing to do it if it's the right move. Dwight would never. He's too nice of a guy. You clearly missed the Mario Party stream. Clearly and definitively missed the Mario Party stream. Because he is not a nice guy. Total jackass. Net negative on the world. Ask Jimmy Carter a question. Shockingly, a few years later, Jimmy Carter dies. I don't want to make any accusations, but it's odd. It's odd. And we all noticed it. Maybe I'm the only one to say it, but we all... It's also like, Dwight, you know? Just watch any Goose Goose Duck stream. Oh, he's a menace in Goose Goose Duck, too. It's suspicious, no doubt. All of a sudden, he asks Jimmy Carter a question. Jimmy Carter answers. A few years later, he's photographed with Mitch McConnell. The motive is there. There's no debating that. That's what I'm saying, Sam. That's what I'm saying. The way Dwight runs Blood on the Clock Tower is concerning. I want to play Blood on the Clock Tower with Dwight one day. I'm curious his style. And ask Mitch McConnell a question. He's next. Oh, I hope so. Sorry, FBI. Kidding. Okay. That's Dwight. I think we're getting towards the end of the cast. Let's see. Who do we got next? Stephanie Wartenberger. To be clear, I think... well, let's put Stephanie on the list. Let's put her on the list. Because can she betray herself? Yeah. I think my mom is not scary. And, of course, that's... Yeah, I think she's, like, right here. I think she's not scary. From what I've heard about my mom, she's desperate to not be a traitor. And she just wants to survive. And she's never been on TV before. She's very nervous about the whole thing. So I don't think she's necessarily going to be out for blood. I think the dangerous part about my mom is there might be a lot of people who want to keep her alive because it's funny and, they like her. But that's not really scary. It's more just like that might be trouble for some people. When she's a traitor and serves, yeah. Play down her threat level, exactly. The only person less threatening than my mom is Brenda. Very Sandra-coded, exactly. Okay. Well, after my mom, it is Trey. Bowie Jane, okay. A true friend, Bowie Jane. Of course, I texted her. The pre-gaming has begun. Now, here's the thing. Bowie, of course, is the furthest down on the will never betray my mom. Does that make her not scary? Not necessarily. Because the idea of Bowie Jane pulling the wool over another Wurtenberger's eyes is horrifying. So I'm not going to put her... I'm going to put her, like... here. She's not scary. Because the potential of her doing this shit again is horrifying. But I do think... She's met my mom. She's had dinner with my mom. They're a similar age. I think they have more potential to work together than just about anything else. Anyone else. So. Miss Bowie Jane's here to play. Oh, yeah. I did text Bowie, if you betray my mom, I swear to God. So. I'm trying to impart the power or the threat of God into Bowie. So we'll see if that pans out. I think it should. As you guys know, when I've campaigned to Bowie in the past, it's always been successful. You didn't text that to everyone? No. Just Bowie. Bowie texted me, Cory, we're done. Just, you gave it a good whirl. No more strategizing. I'm like, okay, Bowie, Jesus. Not the similar age? What do you mean? They're like 47 and 53? Like, what are we talking about? Stop. The campaign ends now, yeah. All right, next up, we have Jelinski. Okay. Now, Jelinski, I think in this game, is most similar to Brando. Chaos Agent, of course. Probably not the best connected, but pretty connected. Has met my mom, certainly. They've talked a lot with my mom, so there's a relationship there. But Jelinski's concerning. He's scary, of course. But I don't think he's necessarily a traitor. I think he is scary. I think he's like right around here. He has a rapport with my mom. Quinn winner pick for 46. He was my second winner pick. I was between Jelinski and Maria, and I landed on Maria. I did my whole stream about it, so I kind of nailed that one. Maria was a good winner pick. I said Charlie had no chance, but I was right. I knew he had no chance in the jury. Quinn, when's your stream happening? Heard you waiting on this cord, and then now he's busy skiing. It's like I get you got a lot of money, but eventually. All right, let's go down to Cam is streaming now. I saw that. Did you say he's actually streaming now or he's streaming later? Like he just streams in general now. He's not like actually live, right? Not now in general. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I think Cam would be a good streamer. Just so likable. Next up, we have Evie. Okay. Evie. Less of a relationship with my mom. Obviously, know Zach very well. They're at all these events together. Zach went on their stream for they're doing some charity, stream of some sort. Be real with me. I need my mom assessment. So I put your mom right here. And the reason was, I think obviously her and my mom have a lot of commonalities. Similar age, both mothers of Super Smash Bros. Melee players. Probably two of the lesser connected people on the cast. But she has no, like, necessary loyalty towards my mom. Like, they've never really met like that. Or if they have, it's been very brief. So she's not the scariest because she's just not super connected. She'll do what it takes to win, but I don't think she's in, like, a orchestrate the game kind of position. And I think her and my mom have enough in common, should be outsiders. She's an option for sure. Is that about right, Trey? You have any pushback to that? Make a mom pregame alliance right now? Does Bowie get in there? She's definitely not a mom, but you're on the money? Okay. I'm glad to hear it. So to those of you who've seen Squid Game Season 2, do you guys think they modeled Thanos the rapper after Trey? That was kind of the vibe I was getting. I think it was very Trey-coded. I don't know if it was like heavy-handed, like this is actually what they were going for, but I do think someone in the editing room had that in mind. Definitely styled after Trey. And I think the frontman is styled after, what's the guy's name from Squid Game who kind of sucks? You know what I'm talking about? The guy who sucks, who's kind of like misogynistic. This joke flopped. I don't remember his name. I wasn't that invested, I'll be honest. Brighton, that's the one. That's the one. There you go. There you go. All right, yeah. Yeah, the front man is Brighton coded, for sure. Okay, Evie. Evie is terrifying. I think Evie's like here. Obviously not like, there's no vendetta against my mom, but Evie's very smart, very strategic, has less of a connection to my mom than someone like Claire. I think Evie's quite scary. But yeah, I'm quite worried about Evie. I'd love to be wrong. Evie, this is a call to action. Okay? I'd love to be a traitor. Sam, please rig it. I think Quinn is going to be a faithful and desperately try to get everyone to believe he's a traitor and fail. I have not. I have not watched a single Shoddy Bay live ever, Brenna. All right, next up, we go on to Streamlabs. All right. Next up, we go to the one and only Quinn. Oh, Quinn. All right. So here's the thing about Quinnifer. Quinn Industries, go for Q. Quinn Industries, rather. I think he's pretty far on the won't betray my mom thing. I actually think he's less likely to betray my mom than a lot of people. He's scary as a player. I think there's always going to be a certain sus on Quinn. I really struggle to see Quinn's ability to make it to the end as a traitor. He could definitely make it further as a faithful because I think there's going to be sus on him, but you kind of live and die by the nerd archetype. There's a lot of nerd archetypes in this cast, so maybe he can skate through it a little bit. your mom is going to be his Leah. I don't like that comparison. You see, I don't like that comparison. If Quinn makes Snoots 2 with my mom, I'm not going to like that. Just to be very clear, Quinn. It's not what I want you to do. I don't want people shipping Quinn with my mom on Twitter. This is not... So for Quinn, I think he's pretty far in the won't betray my mom, somewhere between Cutie and Bowie, because I think he's, obviously more of a player than Bowie. But I actually don't think he's the scariest person on the cast. Good player, but I think there's going to be a lot of sus on him. Maybe not as much as Joseph, but there'll be sus on him. Does your mom look good in yellow, though? Shut up. Only a bit is crazy. Go on, defend yourself. I think you're about as scary as Leanne. I read all of Quinn's AMA. And I'm probably going to do an AMA at some point. And if I do an AMA, I am about to give you all a lot less grace in the Reddit comments. He starts every one of his things with like this nice thing and like, oh, what a great question. You're so great. I'm like, no, not me. Not me. Okay. So let's keep it rolling. I think we're basically towards the end of the cast, right? Next up, we have the one and only Felicia Cannon. Fuck this person. I hate this guy sucks. Okay. Felicia Cannon. Definitely an enigmatic casting choice. There's a lot of directions I can go with this. So, advantages. Felicia knows the Wurtenbergers very well. I've spent more time with Felicia than anyone on this cast, except for Bowie, of course. And she was targeting me for most of my season. She was not a fan of me. We're good. We have a very good relationship. We're definitely friends. Does my mom have any animosity towards Felicia? I don't think so, but she definitely watched the season very actively. Felicia and Bowie are probably going to be at odds. Can my mom play the middle between them? Perhaps. I'm not going to say Felicia's not scary, though, because I don't think people are going to kill Felicia early. If you do, you're going to be the pariah of RHAP. So, in a weird way, I'd put Felicia just about, like, here. I don't think she's terrifying in the sense of, like, oh, she's going to dominate the game and win as a traitor. But she's going to be alive for a while. She's going to have reads. Those reads might be wrong, but I could see it falling on my mom. She's going to go for the jugular and ask the traitors to identify the other traitors straight up. Yeah. So this is my list. So basically what I'm saying is this should be the alliance. The Qs and Bowie. Maybe drag along Claire. Claire should be part of it too. We gotta get the fuck rid of Brando immediately. And I think other than that, we should be chilling. My prediction for how my mom's going to do? I think my mom is going to be very scared to throw out names. I think she's going to stay quiet for a while. What I need my mom to do is make sure she has numbers. She's got to connect with a lot of people. There's a lot of Survivor blood here, so she's got to link with some of the not Survivor blood. That's my advice. Felicia's Who Are You Aligned With lives in my head. Yeah. Under the radar, then strike. Look, my mom will try to win. She's watched these shows. She knows how to play. Don't get me wrong, but it might be a little bit tricky. Okay. So that concludes the good part of stream. To anyone who wanted to watch the good part of stream. Now is the bad part of stream where I play Roblox. So it's been fun. See ya. Duos? Absolutely not. I'm self-sufficient today. Did you see the Gracie drama? Are you talking about Gracie saying that she wanted to hook up with the child from Stranger Things? Because I did see that, and that was crazy. That was a long time ago, right? Reformed. She said, what now? I think I'm just about right with that. Well, this is concerning to me that Mike is in this lobby, because Mike automatically makes my odds of winning significantly worse. You're back? All right, Sam. You're VIP'd as well. Congratulations. The kids from Stranger Things are all full-grown adults now. I don't think she said it when they were full-grown adults, I believe. This is when he was like 12. Yeah, I don't think it was even close. That's what concerns me. Let's play some tunes. Any song requests? Because if you don't, I'm playing Luke Bryan. If you don't, I'm playing Morgan Wallen. I'll play a song of Marina for the time being while we cook. Hosier? What kind of stream do you think this is? Play Luke Bryan, actually? No, I'm not playing Luke Bryan. Heavens by DJ Sammy. You guys all give really good suggestions, but you left out the obvious choice. Let us see. Now there's nothing more. But I find out it's your wedding day. Where's my invitation? Where's my invitation? Invitation. Sorry, everyone who's in the game. I cooked a little bit. On a bed of nails, I'm gonna tell you what you did last night. Busted, 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 busted. Stolen Valor, let's do it. Anyways, what's up, JPR? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Valorant tagging one on. I appreciate you. I'm going to play some music. I think I'm going to go with... Yeah, we'll go with Marina. I love Marina. But thank you, JPR. How you doing, man? It's been a while. I appreciate it. All right, I'm dialed in. I'm beyond dialed in. All right, who's in this game? We got Jose. We got Mike. There's only people I really recognize super hard here. So the thing is, when I play with Molly, I had to consistently... Angelina's here? Oh, fuck off. Played Marvel Rivals yet? No, it looks a little bit clunky to me. Are we thinking new Marina album in 2025? I don't know. I'm a very casual fan right now. I just kind of listen to the hits. But my Apple Music top 100 is probably going to be full of just Kendrick and Marina. Yeah, of course I got depressed. Angelina plays the shit out of this game. Is that her? Cedric plays it all the time on stream? Yeah, I've seen Cedric play it. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're just going to get there last. It's fine. Ah, there's some people behind me. You like Corley? Isn't it all clunky? That surprises me. It just looks clunky. Anyways, how's your holidays? Let me hear some presents in the chat. America got me some rock climbing stuff. That was pretty sweet. Cedric streams. Oh, yeah. Cedric probably streams the most after me from Big Brother. I mean, it's Kevin Martin and Bruno, but BBUS at least. Okay, so Air Blockshed or Air Yonder? All right, we're going to Air Yonder. Lego Star Wars 1 through 6 on the Wii. Fire. Got a PS5. Nice. I got some AirPods for myself. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got books. Nice. Are you going to excavate any gems tomorrow? We got to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. I think we're just going to make a dinner reservation and then stay in. We've been going out a lot. But we just got back today, so I don't know realistically how much we could do. Have I done Brazil yet? Okay, what are we doing? Dance the samba using the arrow keys. Okay. Oh, I see. It's so intuitive the way they do this. Oh, fuck. I just wasted money on nothing, but we just go, whatever. No, I think the bus is still faster, probably. It's kind of a disaster. I don't know why I clicked bus, but we move. Anderson and Andy, yeah. What did you get America for her gift? America could tell you. Give her something to talk about in the live. Keep you guys waiting. It's kind of tough. How do you do this? There's such a delay. It's one. This is so fucking hard. Dial in. Oh my god. I'm choking like a fucking freak. Okay, it's just bouncing between these two. I keep taking the bus by accident. Did you wish LeBron a happy birthday? Yeah, we're cooking up some steaks today for him. My king is 40. America keeps bringing up the LeBron cheating argument, and I'm freaking out. I'm going to walk. I'm going to lose a lot of spots here, but I think this is a terrible decision. I'm like losing a lot of time here for no reason. Is it Bachelor Monday? No. When does the Bachelor start? It's got to be soon. Damn, it's so far. I didn't realize it was this fucking far. Eat shit, Jose. How fucking tall is this? I'm not worried about speed. I'm just trying to get to the top. Oh my god, how high do I have to go? Holy fuck. That was terrifying. January 27th? Okay. Staircase looks treacherous. That is treacherous. I don't know how many people are even going to finish, because these people are not getting to the top of that. America goes live spontaneously, y'all. It'll happen. Yeah. That was a really tough leg. Like, that soccer one was hard. The climbing is not hard, but, like, very dicey. Is Cory and Molly? I guess so. Oh, my God. I was getting, like, sleep paralysis today. It was really scary. I was, like, on the plane, and I kept dozing off, and I kept, like, waking up, not being able to move. But I just kept being like, all right, I'm still, like, asleep. I don't want to get back. I don't want to get up. A lot of DNFs, holy. Wait, so is everyone cooked? If you DNF, you're just out? Wow, this game's getting quick. I choose one of the DNFs to eliminate. Okay, so there should be, like, a couple legs here where I'll just be alive. Yeah, Mike was first. So it's Mike, Angelina, Jose, and me. Got it. It kind of looks like there's only 6 of us alive. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there's, like, very few teams left. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Oh, fuck. I didn't click bus. I forgot. Thank you, Chewy, for the 13 months. I appreciate it. It looks like there's only 5 people left. This is actually very concerning. It's another one with a checkpoint challenge. Did you win fantasy football? It's a 2-week final, which is dumb because that means we go into week 18. But I'm about tied right now. I had Joe Burrow and T. Higgins, so it's kind of like that is 80 points right there. But then the rest of my team sucked. I don't think I'm making any of these flights. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not leaving for 30 seconds. Well, I'm in distant last. Has a face-off, too. Okay. I think Livy's flight got delayed, though, so... I'm going to put some distance between... I want to make sure I get to this face-off first. You're late to stream. Unacceptable. Please submit a doctor's note if you have one. Who you rooting for at RHAP Traitors? It's tough. There's a lot of people to root for, but I think my mom mostly. How do I play this? Okay, let's do it. Come on. Fuck me. This is hard. Do I have to click? Oh, the bus just left. My bus management is ass. What a disaster. Well, I'm just going to get second to last this leg. You suck at timing shit. I'm just kind of rattled right now. I'm going to have to just figure it out. I gotta make 4 lines. Click 2 tiles to switch their positions. I understand, okay. You can move? Okay, well. I kind of did that in hard mode. I gotta save money. All right, time to do the checkpoint challenge and just get to this shit in second to last. Just got to beat Livy here. Super doable. Take off, train. Come on. The piles of multiple carrots. Yeah, I think that's pretty intuitive. I remember this. It's not letting me place it. Am I missing something? Chat? Oh. Why is mine so far up? Solo, it starts halfway. Okay. I think I should be fine. Is there a bunch of 3 somewhere? All right, let's get to the end. All right. All right, well, terrible leg, but we'll make it through. Give me that shit. Sorry, Livy. It might be a non-elimination leg, to be honest. Yeah, it's good. Good. Mingle from Squid Game. Is that the game where you gotta get in groups of people? All right, it's time to start spending money and then dealing with the consequences later, I think. Dude, when Thanos did the thing in red light, green light, and the bass dropped was crazy. I thank you, Chewy, for the 13 months. I didn't already say it. Come on, Australia. Come on, Aussie. Spoiler, it'll be fine. That train better fucking leave already. Yes, okay, good. We're with Angelina. We're with Angelina. Six-inch rockets. What's that? We're trying to put some distance between us and Angelina here. Hopefully there's a flight that I could barely make. Oh, wait, I'm going to be fucking first here. It has to be iFly Express. I think everyone's gonna make this flight, unfortunately, which is fine. But I think Angelina makes it. 5, 4. Yeah. Okay, we're all equal. I think this is a good bus call. My Wordle word is penis, but yeah. Anyways, I do penis then Earth. If there's nothing. I see. Okay, I have that one already. Come on, for dial in, Cory. We've seen all these before. I'm not doing well at all. Come on, horse. Go. All right, wasn't bad. Wasn't terrible. We jumped Jose there. Oh, I gotta grab. It is tough. How the fuck do you do this? Oh, I see. I think I lose here, right? I don't think there's anyone behind me. Oh, is Jose not here? Yeah, I made it. Okay. Woohoo! All right. All right, I feel like I made it here with the heavy hitters. I'm pretty happy overall. Squid Game or Roblox would be fun. I think 3 teams are in a final, right? Going down is a lot easier. Okay. Never count Brock Purdy out. I think Brock Purdy's ass, but it's just me. All right, so we're spending all our money. We don't have much, but, you know, we did what we could. We had to survive. We've been right before elimination most of these times. He has his moments. Yeah, he's not terrible. I just don't believe in him. $92. All right, we got a lot of money this leg. Barely made it. Okay. That was good. Of course, it's this top 3. You guys expect me to make it? Where are we going? It's just blocks chat. All right, we're all tied. Here we go. It's going to come down to the challenges. Pavia makes more money than Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy makes a lot more money than Diego Pavia when you account for sponsorships. Being the 49ers quarterback is more lucrative. I don't care how much your contract is. So many worse QBs. Yeah, like, they're all worse than Brock Purdy, but I think Caleb Williams will be better, first of all. But yeah, I mean, Will Levis is terrible. Jameis Winston's terrible. Kirk Cousins is old. Top 5 paid in a year anyways. I don't believe it. I don't think they're going to pay him. They'll pay him something, but they're not going to pay him top 5 money. They shouldn't. I wasn't paying attention. Am I blind? I don't understand. Oh, I'm supposed to... This is the shape. I understand now. Okay, I didn't get it, man. I'm going to lose here. I wasn't paying attention. I looked at chat for 1 second. All right, we got it, though. Fuck. This is hard. I can't do it. You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. This is unbelievable. Fucking disaster. That's crazy. I got so unlucky. Gotta dial in. Gotta focus. Sorry. How do I know if I'm done? Where's my station? I don't know what my station is. I can't find this last one. Did this one. This is such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Where is it? This is such a stupid fucking challenge. I just can't fucking find it. I just don't get it, man. I walked around this whole fucking thing like several times. That's right. I'm just missing one. I don't even think I don't think I got anything wrong. Just S. I can't find it. He needs station S. I know, but I can't fucking find it. But I can't see. Here it is. Fuck me. So fucking dumb. So dumb. It's just a random fucking search around challenge is the last one. I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening here. This feels super fucking goofy, this last one. I don't really. This is kind of bullshit. I understand the fucking puzzle, Balloon. I get it. Every color has to line up. You don't fucking say. You done ban him next stream. I'm over it. I'm over it. The Rome bootless than this. Look, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm pissed off.